Hello, people of the world, and welcome to the Ratchet Show. Israel's Ratchet here, and today is a great day for me because I'm actually recording more than one video on this day. The video that went up earlier, maybe a couple days ago, 1 day ago, I don't know when I'll post that first one, but the second one is being recorded on the same day, and I still constantly blow into my mic. I had to work on that. But, yeah, today, I have a bit of a story. I haven't told a story in about the equivalent of half a year. So, this happened in November, I think. And this was one of the worst parties I've been to. Not the worst, one of the worst. I have another story about the actual worst party I've been to. But, what was wrong with this one was just the lack of things to do and the food. I'll explain. So, this wasn't your average party. This was like a rich bar mitzvah. I'm not Jewish, by the way, but let me explain to you how I figured this party out. So, my stepmom knows somebody pretty vaguely, and she was having a bar mitzvah for a kid, and so we went to it. I don't even think we had a real invitation because we couldn't actually find our name in the invitations. We just kind of walked in. In fact, there was actually a point in the party where the DJ pointed to my dad and was like, "Hey, does anybody know who that guy is?" And everyone was like nodding their head no, and he was just looking away, just drinking. Like, nope, I don't exist. It was great, but yeah, and you know why? Because no one actually knew who we were. I didn't even know who anyone was, and that was the first problem. With that party is, it's not like a birthday party where I know some people there. I don't know anyone there, so I couldn't talk to people, and I couldn't just have conversations, because the only other thing there was to do was dance. And first of all, they were blasting pop music till, like, the moon. Like, it was so loud and obnoxious. And, like, number one, how do you dance well to that? And number two, I mean, my ears hurt so bad at the end of this. Like, my ears felt like they had just had an air horn on them for hours. Because that's what that felt like. Is when took an air horn, just put it up to your ear, and just started honking on it for hours. Just add some beats into it, and add a cover by Justin Bieber. You pretty much got what happened during that party. You know, the one guy, so I needed a break at one point. My ears couldn't stand it. I needed to walk outside for a couple minutes, maybe like 10 minutes or so, and just get my ears rested. Because there was nothing to do in there anyway, so me and my stepbro just walked in there and started just talking about random stuff. And I don't know who this guy was, but I guess he was one of the people running the party. He just walked out here there, and he was like, "What are you doing out here? Why aren't you in here?" I was like, "Dude, my ears are just not fine right now." And he was like, "Come on, man, don't be ruining it." And I'm like, "I'm not ruining anything, dude. My ears hurt." But anyways, on to the food. Now, I'm not going to say that I don't like Jewish food, because that's completely wrong. But the food they had there, you could tell was very low quality. Now, first was the appetizers. They had Swedish meatballs, which weren't too bad. They had these potato pancake looking things. I know they're very popular in that culture, but I personally didn't like them. Not to offend anybody, but I just did not like them. I didn't find them too good. And the barbecue chicken. The barbecue chicken was actually on point. My favorite dish in that entire thing. And I would have liked the party a bit better if they had been serving it throughout the entire thing. But this was an appetizer. So I couldn't actually get this during the actual the actual dinner. So I was asking people like, "Why can't I get this?" And they're like, "Well, it's an appetizer." And I'm like, "Dang it." Cause dude, that barbecue chicken was so good. Like, you guys don't understand. It was actually some of the better barbecue chicken I've had. But anyways, the dinner wasn't much better. Actually, it was much worse. While some of the appetizers were pretty good, this was just complete crap. I mean, there were burgers, which burgers, you usually can't mess up a burger, but the dudes who hosted this party somehow managed to do it. And these burgers were bad. I don't really know how to explain it, but they were just really bad. And actually, a good amount of the other partygoers thought that they weren't that bad, but I personally hated it. And the fries, I think everyone agreed, were terrible. I mean, you could just like, they looked processed, they tasted processed, and that's not saying processed fries taste bad. I am a McDonald's fries dude, so that's not what I'm saying, but it's the bad kind of processed, if that makes sense. And look at this here, I got my Wraith. Right now I'm on 4th prestige. I'm grinding to get my Wraith back, because the talent is just not the same. But, yeah, let's see here. Yeah, another thing they had there was like this spaghetti type dish. It was like penne pasta with some spaghetti sauce. It was cold as all hell. Like, it was so cold, it was just bad. And it didn't taste too good. I'm sure even if it was warm, it wouldn't taste very nice. And they had some more of those potato pancake things, which, like I said, not the biggest fan of. And after dinner, just another hour of getting my ears blown off with bad pop music and just kind of not doing anything. And it was at this point that my dad was starting to get a bit tired of it too, okay? I was asking him, like, repeatedly, like, dude, when are we getting out of here? I'm about done with this. And he's like, we'll get out at, like, 10, because we got there at 7. I was like, okay, 3 hours, it kind of sucks, but it's doable, you know, it's fine. 3 hours, it can be done. So, 10 o'clock gets there. And I'm just asking him, why aren't we leaving? And he's like, I don't know. That's my stepmom, and my stepmom is having, like, the time of her life with this, you know what I mean, with this, dancing thing. She's dancing like crazy. And more power to her if she's having fun, but no one else was. Everyone was constantly telling everyone to friggin' leave. Then dessert finally came, and I mean, I don't know, it was kind of nice because I got to take an absolute ton of candy from the place, which I guess is a plus, but it doesn't count for all the bad stuff that happened. So then we left and we got back at like 1 a.m. and I had to go to school the next day. So that was the worst party I've ever had. Well, no, one of the worst. If you guys have enjoyed this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I don't even think I said that on my last video. And I will catch all of you guys at a later date. Goodbye.